Hey YouTubers, my most favorite people in all the world, what is going on? So today I'm doing a little bit of a different format, and at the end of this video I will tell you how that's going to look in the future. Sorry for my lisp. When I was on vacation I was flossing and my cap on my tooth popped off. So now I have this big missing piece of my tooth, which I'm getting fixed tomorrow, but that's just how it is. But anyway, I've been watching a lot of videos on this World Health Organization and this video game disorder. And the videos that I've been watching by people that I respect, I don't like. I feel like they are not understanding what's going on, and I feel like they're not giving the correct information. So I just want to tell you my thoughts and my opinions. Whether you like it or not, that's on you. But I figured I would just give my opinion. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Welcome back, guys. I hope I can keep the background noise to a minimum. It is Memorial Day, and there's people cutting grass, weed whacking, drinking, whatnot, and being loud. So try to do the best I can. All right. So what is this? Video game disorder. Well, apparently the World Health Organization made a 11th revision of the International Classification of Diseases, or as they'd like to call it, the ICD-11. And this is coming directly from their website. It's impaired control over gaming, as in increasing the priority of gaming over other activities in life. Now, in order for this to be diagnosed, they're saying that there has to be sufficient severity that results in significant impairment in personal, family, social, education, occupational, or other important areas of functioning that would normally have been evident for the last 12 months. So what does that mean? A lot of these YouTubers are saying, oh, I play video games, I have a video game disorder now, so you can't make fun of me because I'm disabled, therefore you're going to get in trouble. Blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what it's talking about. It's not talking about people who just go out, play video games, or make video games on YouTube. Not make, but, talk about it. Like my channel, the Retro Game Ninja. I like retro video games. I like anything that's a video game. That does not mean I have a disorder. What this is saying, what this classification 11th revision is saying, is that has to be impaired for 12 months. So what does that mean? That means, to me, what this is saying, and it's, yeah, some people say, well, this, severity of impairment is subjective. Well, yes, I agree with that. However, I think we can use some level of common sense and understand what severity of impairment of a video game disorder would actually be. So, if I'm losing my job because I need to play a video game, or I'm late to work constantly to the point where I'm getting fired because I need to play, or whether it's before or after where I'm just staying up late. No, that's impairment. That I have no control. I'm allowing the video game to control me. I'm not controlling the video game. Or educational. I'm failing out of school. I'm not going to my classes. I'm skipping out on my classes. Well, you're allowing the video game to control you instead of you controlling the video game. Now, I want you to understand, I have no qualms. I love video games. I see nothing wrong with them. I'll play them until I die, until I can't move my hands anymore, or I'm blind, or whatever. But let's be real here, what they are talking about. Now, it also said family, social, or personal. Guys, I read stories of this kid in, I believe it was Tokyo. I don't have the article in front of me, but I think it was in Tokyo, or no, the Philippines. I think this kid was playing video games on, I guess, a tournament level. He was, oh no, I'm sorry, it was an internet cafe. I'm sorry, I'm getting my stories mixed up because there are multiple stories, but the one I want to talk about is this kid used to go to a gaming cafe, I guess they have there, and he would just sit there for like hours, 24, 36 hours straight. His mom, I think he was, let me see, how old was he? I think he was 11, 12, or 13. All right. His mom would go there to feed him while he was playing. His mom would go there, have a diaper on him so he could go pee. His mom would go there, make sure he has water so he doesn't get dehydrated. Listen, if you're playing that straight and you're 11, 12, 13, and you're not taking a break to go to the bathroom, to eat, to drink, to take care of yourself on a personal level, your hygiene, whatnot, dude, you have a gaming disorder. And if you're a mom allowing your kid to do that, you should be thrown in jail too, because that's just ridiculous. But that's the level of impairment that I think we are getting at here, is that you are losing job, you're losing your educational future, you're not able to take care of yourself personally. Your social aspect of life is, I'm going to be honest here, a lot of my friends that I talk to, a lot of the people that I enjoy being with are the ones online that I game with online. They're great people. The YouTube community, man, I love those guys, those girls, whoever they are. They're great people. I'm not saying anything against that. I'm fine with that. But when your social life becomes non-existent, I still have a social life with real people too. I, you gotta have a balance. Now, I was saying a lot of these YouTubers are saying, are like, oh, disorder, this disorder. I guess I have a disorder. I blah 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 blah. No, that's not what it's talking about. It's not saying, oh, I play video games 3 or 4 or 5, sometimes 6 hours a day. I mean, the streamers, they're making money, so it's occupational for them. It's talking about the people that cannot uh, run their lives. Their video games run their lives, not them. Their video games are what controls what they do, not them controlling the video game. That's what this 11th revision of the International Classification is talking about. And it even goes on to say at the end, if people would actually read, it says studies suggest gaming disorder only affects a small portion of people. So it's not talking in I am going to use common sense here and believe that, in my opinion, what I think this is saying is that within the gaming community, there's only a small portion of people that this affects, meaning that it's not talking about the population as a whole and saying just the people that play just the people that play video games have this problem. No, I believe it's talking about the video game community, that this disorder of impairment of life only affects a small portion of people. So it's not talking about the average Joe on YouTube. It's not talking about the average Joe streamer that is making money, a living off of this, or the tournaments where people make a living off of this. It's not talking about the average kid or adult or like me that plays video games anywhere from 2 to 4 hours a day. Yeah, there are days or weeks where I won't play at all because I don't have time, because I have other responsibilities that need to be met with my family, with occupational, or anything like that. But there are people that the addiction is so severe that they will make sure that they lose sleep, which affects their work, or they're late to work and are fired, or they can't function in school, or they can't even have personal hygiene and take care of the things that they have to take care of on a normal daily basis. So it's not talking about video gamers in general, no. And the most of the people on YouTube that I have seen are suggesting that, oh, this is crazy to even consider having a classification like this. It's going to ruin the media content. you gotta read it. Now, I will say this though. Being that they're taking this step, what's the next step they're going to take? Is it going to then affect us who don't have an impairment but just like to play? That's what we need to be careful of, and I will say that's why I don't like this. Because this is the first step of or prohibiting video games. Who knows? I don't know. I hope not. But this may be on that downward spiral. And I understand how YouTubers are taking their stance because maybe they're afraid of that. I am too. But how big the industry is, I don't think that would ever take place. But the point of this order classification, is not for the populace in general. It's for the people that do have an actual impairment and they do need help. When you're peeing in your pants or wearing a diaper, or you're not even drinking or eating so you can play, you have a problem. That's just what I think. If you're an adult and you can't even support yourself or your family with work because of video games, you have a problem. If you can't get a shower and bathe and make sure you're cleaned up, you have a problem. And this is the people that it's going for, not for the average gamers. So I just wanted to clarify that and give my opinions. Please leave your comments below. I know some of you may not like my opinion, and that's fine. But leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about this. If you think it's needed, where you think it's going to head. Now, in the beginning of the video, I said about the format of the channel. Now, I've been having a problem with making videos because of my space constraints. Not that I have a small space, but my space is all used up. And it's hard to set up and take down, So for a while, I'm going to use the format where I record some footage and then I talk about things that I want to talk about. Now, that isn't to say I am still going to have reviews of video games, of equipment, of consoles, but I want to try and stick to this format for the most part. And another reason why is also that I have such a backlog of video games that I want to play, and it takes a lot of time away from playing to do these reviews and pickup videos and things of that nature. So I'd rather just do a simple playthrough where it's not like I need to take and focus and write down stuff. I can just play and then, talk about some gaming news that is relevant or important to me. Now, certain stuff, yeah, of course, I'm going to do it the other way I have done it in the past. So that will still be there too. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and keep watching. Thank you.